is the baddest bitch of Genshin Impact? So first up we have Yaymoo. This order was randomized. This bitch kind of changed her whole country from like old school samurai Japan to new modern day Japan, which to be fair is quite the big flex. Yes, bitch. She also occasionally scolds God, basically telling her to get out of the house, which is gonna give her an additional +6 bitch points on the bitchometer, which I will refer to at several points in this video. Also, she has quite the record of traumatizing people, so yeah, overall, a really strong start. Truly, one of the baddest of bitches. Next, oh, this is fucked. See, here's the thing with Barbara. I feel like she's never missed Sunday school in her entire fucking life, and that is a problem. Being a good person, we don't do that shit here. This is not what this tier list is. This is also not to mention that if Jean and Barbubas weren't in her life, she would probably go into cardiac arrest and die, which is bad. But at least she would be in Barbubas heaven. But she is a cinnamon bun. No bad bitch pheromones on her. Ooh.
Interesting.
See, this is where we have to put on the bitch monocle. Because here's the thing. She is constantly helping people in need. And like I said with Barbara, that is a freaking issue. We don't want that here. But here's the thing. She doesn't realize how much of a bad bitch she is in a street fight until the person she's fighting is dead, which in my honest opinion does give her more points on the bitchometer, just because it kind of feels more intimidating that she's so nice and beats in your ass. But every other trait about Noelle screams a good person. So I will say she does need to go to bad bitch school. Also, why the fuck does she want to join the Knights when she's the baddest bitch around? Next, we got Chevreuse, the bad bitch with a gun. Now, here's the thing. Out of all the characters we've seen so far, she has the most bad bitch energy based on appearance. It looks like she takes no prisoners.
And you can go to hell.
Which definitely gives her some bad bitch points. But in terms of how she acts...
Wow. That is delicious. Finally, some good fucking food.
Yeah, she is definitely a swell bad bitch. She started in them slums, living in the boonies. Now she's a full-fledged military officer. She don't give a shit how she look. She owns who she is. Respect, bitch. Speaking of doesn't give a shit about literally anybody. If y'all told me to name a bad bitch character from Genshin, the first character in my mind would be Chiori. She is the definition of her own person. She gives absolutely no tater-tot turds as to who fucking judges her for what she loves. And that adds character. She is her own person to her core. Do you guys remember when she broke into a man's house, dragged him out onto the street, beat his ass in front of a police officer? That is the most bad bitch thing you can do. Next, we got the Cinnamon Bun Yoimiya, who is not going in Cinnamon Bun because she assisted in a goddamn prison break. And that takes a lot of bad bitch energy, my girl. Now, here's the thing. Even though she looks so happy, so chill, she is her own fucking person. She does whatever the fuck she wants. If it causes a forest fire, she'll deal with that problem when it gets here. But I'm gonna say she is a semi-bad bitch because she's a little too much of a good person. Yeah, semi-bad bitch, a very good chick. Next up, we have A, and this might be the most tricky ones to do on the entire list, because here's the thing. She is an independent bad bitch without a doubt, but when she was independent, alone in her room, she basically became shit. She needed some other bad bitches to drag her out into the light again. Okay, wait, She did fight herself to protect her nation for a really long time, and that was her own choice she made as an independent. What the fuck? For that one act, I'll put her in the baddest bitch. Next up, we got Kale, who I would say is the real life equivalent of a Vietnam vet. Who nowadays seems really chill and wholesome as long as you don't use her trigger words, such as crazy and doctor and cunt. But yeah, she's very wholesome outside of bits of don't fucking touch me or I'll cut you, which does happen from time to time. With all that said, we're gonna leave her in hints of bad bitch pheromones. Next we have Nilu. I swear to God, these people too nice up in here. Now, I personally love a good villain story where a character goes from good to slightly worse to fucking killing babies. But Nilu has gone from good to Christian to Jesus. That is a fucking problem. But she's pretty good at standing up for herself. She's definitely not a bad bitch. She would need to go to a bad bitch school to get a PhD, but still, there is potential. Maybe she'll just rip off those horns and start shanking bitches. That'd be pretty epic. Next we have Navia. See, here's the thing. You don't have to be a bitch to be a bad bitch. This bitch is the mafia boss character. She is. And with just that title alone, she is a baddest of the bad bitches. She's undergone like 17 character arcs in the span of 2 quests.
I have a question for God. What?
Hoyoverse is basically beating a child, but that child emerges from the ashes, the baddest of bitches. Next we have Siggy Cakes, who is the definition of just a bitch. I'm actually gonna add a tier specifically for her. She just fucking kills bitches. Like, just look at that face. That just screams, yes, lick my toes, peasant.
Next up, we got Mama Lisa.
Now, the thing is with Lisa, even though she do be a bit of a bad bitch, she's also kind of wholesome. Example, if she's electrocuting a thug, the thug, most of the time, takes pleasure in this. Therefore, I will deduct a couple of bad bitch points from the bad bitchometer and say that she's just a swell bad bitch overall. Ooh. And she also dropped out of school to move to France, which is pretty cool. Or sorry, Germany. Next we got Ning Guang. Yeah, without a doubt, the baddest of bitches. She got that started from the bottom. Now we're in the present moment, where she started in the slums and now she is president of China. Very epic queen, yes. Also, she's in charge of another Dommy Mommy, which is, where is this bitch? Yelan. Now, if you have enough balls, or in this case, Vaguba's energy, to tell Yelan what to do with her life, bro, yeah, you a special kind of bad bitch, because Yelan is also the baddest of bitches. We got a lot of bad bitches. As for Yelan, the definition of the Dommy Mommy, yeah, this is the type of bitch that does what she wants and she doesn't give a shit about the moral principle behind her actions. Example, she finds someone killing bitches, a serial killer. She's like, you a piece of shit, but you might be useful. Come into my bedroom. Next up, we got Yenfei. Now, can someone who is lawful good be a bad bitch? Sometimes. She's friends with Yelan, which right off the bat, if you're in her inner circle, you gotta have some bad bitch pheromones. And it's not like she's married to the law. Well, actually, that is a pretty big book. I'll lower her down a bit to hints of bad bitch pheromones with Kale. Yes, very similar. Next we got Zhang Ling. Anyone who meets a spiritual bear in a cave at the age of 5 earns my respect. Now, if this was Guoba alone, I would say the baddest of bitches, without a doubt, like, come on. But as for Zhang Ling, the fact that she's somewhat of a, and I quote, naive child, might actually give her more bad bitch points than the norm. Because she's young, adventurous, will do whatever the heck she wants in the pursuit of the culinary arts. I'll say a little bit of a hint of a bad bitch. When she's older and starts cussing at people in her restaurant, yeah, she gonna be the baddest of bitches, without a doubt. Jean, Now here's the thing, Jean is the most vanilla character you have. So if you have D-Luke as the bad boy husband, she's the good girl wife. However, that's not to say she won't break a rule or two for the sake of her country of Germany, but for the most part, her hands are clean. She does not go treasure hoarding, stabbing on weekends. I'll say she does kind of need to go to bad bitch school. Next, I got Mona. Oh my god, we gotta do this voice for her. She is the brokest bitch, which makes the baddest bitches. Like, if she needs to go behind a dumpster and sell some of her bathwater to make a quick buck, she's gonna do it. This is what we call the fucking hustle. Absolute top of a swell bad bitch. Like, have you seen this bitch talk to Timaeus? Bro, he is such a bottom, and she is stepping on that face. Action, okay. Baddest of the bitches. Next up, we got Ayaka. Now, I got a couple of damn problems with this girl in the big-ass forehead. Any chick who just gets her feet wet for the sake of her crush needs to go to bad bitch school. Listen, if I'm getting my feet wet, I better be getting the best of sessions, the best of pizzas after. But you know what we gave Ayaka after she got her feet wet for us? Nothing. We gave her a thanks and walked away. Like, bro, if I was Ayaka after that, I would have entered my villain arc and started killing bitches. Next, we got Yunjin. Now, this might be a hot take, but she is a bit of a sleeper, a bad bitch. She's constantly running away from her manager, doing her own thing, but she still follows her dreams of what she loves to do. Now, mind you, she's not going to be stepping on anyone's faces, or actually, maybe she will, but she'll do it gracefully. Now, here's the thing, even though broke bitches can be high on the bitchometer, so can rich bitches. We support bitch equality. But I'm gonna say overall, she's kind of a semi-bad bitch. Like, you have to awaken the bitch tendencies, but still. Next, we got Amber, the hall monitor, who is a sucker for the rules. However, she does also gain a bit of the points back because she is very free-spirited. She'll do whatever the heck she wants as long as it kind of correlates to protecting people. Which, honestly, fuck people, protect yourself. Definitely not a bad bitch. I'm gonna say she does still need to go to bad bitch school, without a doubt. Shenhe is very weird. She's kind of similar to Noelle, except taken up to a 97, where she is honestly the personification of a gorilla. You ever see the gorillas at a zoo and they just chuck their feces at you and laugh? Yeah, that would be Shenhe, except she wouldn't laugh, she would just stare at you. Like she's analyzing the emotions you're feeling with your shit. But yeah, she'll follow her heart, even though she doesn't really understand her art. Even her mother, Cloud Retainer, where is that chick? Doesn't fully comprehend the bad bitch energy that is her daughter. Like, you know how much balls you gotta have when a customer is complaining at your restaurant and you smack them into the table and they don't file a lawsuit, they apologize to you. Bro, now that is peak bad bitch energy. Then we got her mom, who is very odd. She pursues whatever the fuck she wants in that cave in a mountain of hers, which definitely gives her the independent points on the bitchometer. She is a swell bad bitch, not the baddest of bitches, but still, especially if you get her angry, her stepping on you, that could be a good sesh, yeah. Next up, we got Kujo Sara, who is a very amalgamation of a character. She has so much hard-ass energy. Ooh, okay, we're gonna do a little thing here. See these two? Theoretically, they should be almost the exact same, except one of them is the baddest of bitches, and the other one is only a semi-bad bitch. Because Clorinde don't simp for nobody. And sure, her and Navia might have a thing going on, but bad bitches stick together, right? She can beat your ass in the name of the law, or in the name of she fucking feels like it. But yeah, she is without a doubt a bad bitch, what Sara could have been if she wasn't simping for this bad bitch. Next up, we got Chi-Chi. I'm going to jail! Now here's the thing, calling a child a bad bitch is sending me to the gulag, so we're gonna add a little tier for this. This is much more appropriate. Yao Yao being right next to Chi-Chi is kind of hilarious. They can chill in the car together. You know what? Might as well get all these damn small characters out the way. So, yep. You going there too, Sayu? Yao gonna be the mother of this car. Then we got Diona. Then we got, ooh, wait, I see Clee in the back. You know what? We'll add one just for you. Then we have Dory, who is theoretically a grown-ass adult, but this still feels kind of odd on a bad bitch tier list, so we just throwing tiers out there right now. Realistically though, personality-wise, yeah, Dory has the bad bitch mentality. So on the Bishometer, she'd probably be through the damn roof. Oop, oh wait, I forgot. She going in the 6-seater. We're gonna say it's a van. Now back to the show. Next up, we have Kidada. See, my problem with this bitch is she's always prioritizing the customer. Now, in my personal experience in customer service, fuck the customer. Unless you're working in sales, making that commission, that's a little bit different. In that case, yeah, suck off the customer, that's fine. But nah, she's an Amazon delivery driver. That's a bit of a different thing. She also has had some of the baddest Bish characters protect her. She has Miko on her side, Chiori, Navia, She is friends with all of the bad Bishes, but she herself is a wholesome Bish. I will say she is semi-bad Bish, because she can throw down when she needs to. Next up, we got the fake cat, the purple cat. This chick is independent as heck. My only issue is that she's a little too much of a wholesome cinnamon bun, but she's an assertive cinnamon bun, so she'll be nice to you while also slapping you in the face. So a bit of an amalgamation, which can't be measured on the bitchometer. So I'm gonna take my personal opinion. She's a swell bad bitch. Next we got Lumine. Ooh, see, the thing is, if this was a Star Rail MC, the baddest of bitches for so many reasons. But Lumine always trying to find the brother, that being the incentive. See, a bad bitch would let the brother come to you. You don't go chasing. But I think her personality of just being done, like every time someone asks her for help now, she's like, ugh, do we have to do this shit again? Overall, a pretty swell bad bitch, yes. Next up, we got Shinobu, a bad bitch. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. The drip, the personality, the pursuing her dreams, no matter what the family says. This is the realest, a bad bitch. But yeah, the fact that she's always smacking Ito at the back of the head for being a zingus, while also being in cahoots with the Inazuma military, bro. Yeah, the baddest of bitches. You go, queen. Next up, we got Layla. Now, this do be kind of tricky because she's kind of been abused by the system. So I don't really want her to go to bitch school because then she's just studying more. Like, oh, wait. No, if she did go to bitch school, she would be the best student. Yeah, bro, she would get those morals ingrained into her mind, and when she walks out of there, she gonna be a new woman. She gonna be and pursue her own dreams in life. Yes, okay, the bitch school will make her the baddest bitch. Next, we got Captain Beidzo, leader of the Crux. Truly, without a doubt, a dummy mommy, baddest of the bitches. She is tied down by literally no laws. You know who's actually similar to that? Yes! Arlequina, coming out in a week and a half long. But yeah, similar to Beto, except for drunk pirates, she leads a group of assassin children, which is actually pretty wholesome considering she's a bad bitch and kills bitches herself. Also, most of them kids she brought in were on the streets, so it's either be homeless or dead, or be an assassin killing bitches for a bad bitch like this. And I think the answer is quite obvious. Oui, croissant. Mais non, c'est certain qu'elle est une bad bitch, bro, without a doubt. Also, she was willing to kill God at some point, which is kind of wild to think about. Speaking of who she wanted to assassinate, Furina, honnêtement, elle est la seule personne que je veux qu'elle a pas du bad bitch energy. Parce qu'elle est trop fucking wholesome, bro. She is the one character I do not really want to be a bad bitch because she's too wholesome. She's been through too much. Barbara needs a friend in this goddamn tier. She has the mental tolerance of the queen. Peak. She surpassed Queen Elizabeth by a mile. She's been through too much shiz. Nah, she is a wholesome cinnamon bun. Speaking of wholesome cinnamon, well, no, not really. Jinyon is very similar to Shinobu in the sense that she said, "Screw you, family, I gon' pursue my dreams." And just like Shinobu, I have mad respect for this chick. However, I will be putting her in a swell bad bitch tier. She is very much her own person, and in a place like China, pursuing rock and roll, that takes ginormous cojones, Vaguba's energy. Like Yunjin pursuing what she wants to do in Liyue, Chinese folklore dance kind of thing, it makes sense, cause tradition. But rock and roll music isn't exactly the most Chinese thing, which is probably why her parents are like, "No, you work at the super kitchen your whole life." Next up, we got Lynette's. Ooh, oh, she's a tricky one. Is she following in father's footsteps? Yes. But for the time being, a swell bad bitch. I'm sure in 10 years, when she has developed more, she is gonna be the baddest of Bishes. But for the time being, she does whatever the heck she wants. She's made modes for herself. Basically, she's able to filter out all the bullshit of life and focus on what she personally likes to do. Respect. Mind you, she's still following orders from the lady who saved her life. She's loyal while staying unique to who she really is and what she likes. Next up, we got Candace. Yeah, without a doubt, another bad bitch. Where's Dale? Where's her best friend? They bad bitches. There's a thing about the characters who are raised in the desert that kind of puts them above and beyond most of these other characters in the sense that they've had to go through so much more shiz. They fending for their life every single day of the goddamn year. Dea's a goddamn mercenary. She kills people for a job, gets the money, basically goes fashion shopping for a new purse. Yeah, no, that is peak bad bitch energy. Then we got Candace, a leader of a whole damn village in the desert. If someone disobeys the rules of Aru village, she's basically like, it's free real estate, and unloads the Iron Maiden, shoves them in, and takes pleasure in their scream. Next we got Nahida. This is kinda weird. She's basically endured suffering her whole life, but she looks like she's 12, even though, you know, 500. I'm gonna add a tier specifically for her. There we go. I put her and her adopted son in the same tier because they both low-key some bad bitches. Well, Scara, bit of a high-key bad boy. The man's basically looking for an excuse to throw hands at any given points, and Nahida, being his mom, takes full responsibility for the bodies that he leaves in the streets. A bad bitch family. I'ma leave them together. Very epic. The hell, yo titties. Next we got Charlotte. Now let me tell you something about Charlotte. Even though she has the smile of an angel, she has a low-key some semi-bad bitch pheromones, because this bitch will do anything for that good scoop. It does not have to follow morality, which is what separates her from the mediocre journalists that we all hate. I spit on you, cow! Mange la merde si tu vineuse. Overall though, semi-bad bitch. Debatably swell, but we'll leave her with Yoimiya. Rosaria, yep, that's a bad bitch. If she worked for someone like Arlecchina, bro, they would be best friends. Oh my god, I need to see them drink wine together and shit on everybody they know. Rosaria is the definition of I take no fucking prisoners, meet the end of my spear, bitch. She probably works at the church just to soothe her sleep paralysis of demons, but she will always skip out of work to pursue what she loves, protecting Mondstadt and killing Bishes. Next we got Kokomi. She is also the baddest of bitches. She basically stood up to God in a fight where she low-key almost had a chance. Like, if God herself wasn't in the picture of that war, her and Sarah, oh my god, she would have topped something. But yeah, she follows her moral beliefs, even if it's against what the government of her nation says, which is impressive, bro. Next, we got Sucrose, who is 100% a closet bad bitch. She looks wholesome, but in her basement, the real her comes out. the unhinged, I will cut your body open in the name of science. That side of her. I'm actually gonna put her with Kale, in the sense that they both have their demons that they don't show to the public, but deep down, yeah, they'll do some bad bitch things. Next up, we got Eula. I feel like she's one of the few characters who actually killed someone on screen. And she's also a rebel with her clan. She's different from all the rest. She joined the Knights despite being ridiculed constantly. I changed my mind. I was gonna put her in Swell Bad Bish. She's gonna be the baddest of bad bitches. Next up, we have Mademoiselle Faruzan, the old lady. She was basically trapped in an escape room for 100 years, but still triumphant with sheer willpower and audacity. I cannot stress how much character that shit takes, dog. Nah, she is a unique snowflake, a special sausage. I'm gonna put her at the top of a swell bad bitch. And then we got Fischl. So she likes to act like she the baddest bitch in town, the chuny, the come to my house and you'll be enlightened by the goth emissary of darkness. Like her friend Mona is one of the baddest bitches, but she herself, she needs to go to bad bitch school. I think low-key, she might be one of the top students and people will look up to her, but the teachers are gonna know that she's lacking that little bit of something. Like one of the kids in her class will be like, hey Fischl, let's go egg the principal's house. And she's like, mein commoner. Let's not do that, please. I don't want to get arrested. Ganyu, without a doubt, dog, needs to go to bad bitch school. She is basically the government of the US Bish. All because of some damn contract she signed. Let me tell you something. If 100 years passes, I'm forgetting about that contract. Lifetime contracts, that shit don't exist in my vocabulary, I tell you that. Mind you, she is super loyal and a good person, but again, what fucking tier list do you think this is? So with that in mind, if she really learns to be a bad bitch, she's gonna be peak because she's already built as heck. She's an adept beast, yeah. She'd be amazing. Speaking of who probably has a PhD in traumatizing children, yeah, Hu Tao, she is the baddest of the bitches. She owns a whole ass funeral parlor business by herself. She is unique, does whatever the heck she wants. People judge her. She don't give a shit. She stays loyal to her character. There is a quote that I recommend y'all live by, and that is, the second your uniqueness dies, yo ass is grass. And she is the definition of that. Never change my girl. She also commands a whole ass archon, god. Yeah, bro, she is a bad bitch without the slightest of a doubt. And with all that, guys, that was the bad bitch tier list. Took only 2 hours to make. I kind of started to drink a bit during the later half. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. More Genshin tier lists are on the way. We're doing a remake of the camping one soon, so stay tuned for that. With that in mind, thanks for watching. Have a good one.